Please don't fall. I've got you sitting on my steering wheel, so I'm hoping you won't fall. I did say I was going to do, and I'm very unprepared for it, because it is a hard thing to talk about. I think the last time I spoke to you guys was how I became bipolar, and then I had anxiety issues and not so much split personality disorders as such, but I had problems with voices going off in my head telling me that I was worthless, I'm gutless, I'm ugly, I'm fat. You get the story, right? Guys, I know I'm no oil painting, but I'm me. But first off, I do want to say that I am in no way a therapist, nor a doctor, or any medical knowledge. If you're wanting medical jargon, you want references to do things or to seek things, I suggest you see your doctor. Mine is about my own personal experience over my lifetime. Right? My channel is basically trying to break the stigma. I'm a bit snuffly, I'm sorry guys. Trying to break the stigma of mental health, and that covers a wide range of mental health: depression, bipolar, schizophrenia, anxiety attacks, you name it, it's out there. You got any one of those and people look at you and think, oh fuck, I'm not having anything to do with her, she's a mental case. Well, people that think and believe and talk like that have the problem. Not you, not me, not you. Those people that see us with a mental health problem, they're the ones that's got that problem. Because you'll see in my other videos, I'll do a TikTok, I'll do face recognition stuff, you know, where I put my face on someone else's photo, things like that. I've done quite a few of those. I've done Snapchat with various gimmicks that they've got there. I'm not laughing at anyone else that's got mental health. Let's get that perfectly clear first. I laugh at myself, because if I can see the funny side and I'm happy and doing the things I like to do, I'm not hurting you or that person that has a problem with people with mental health. I'm not hurting them. If I can make someone laugh at me for doing something silly, then hey, it's a feather in my cap and I'm happy. I'm proud. But if you're not wanting that sort of stuff in a video that I'm doing, well, you better hit the stop button and just move on. Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. This is a no bones about it video. No bullshit, no crap. It's me. This will go up on YouTube, not edited. I can't do that thing dangle shit. So what? You want real? You got it. Right? Things that piss me off, and I mean piss me off. Yes, I have taken my medication, but it's narrow-minded idiots that think mental health people are idiots and we don't deserve to live. Ha! Dickhead! We've got every right to live. We've got every right to speak our minds. We've got every right to live life to the fullest. And if you don't like it, stiff shit, kiss my candy white backside. Get it? Got it? Good. Now I've got that out. Welcome to Shauna Sparkles in the car. No, we're not going driving. I'm only on my L plates. Yeah, loser. I don't care. I'm 54 next month. Big deal. At least I'm doing something. Yeah, I've had my happy pills. I'm good. But the thing is, I don't have to get angry. I don't have to be nasty to get my point across. The thing is, right, the things that really do get to me are people that don't understand what it's like for people out there with mental health. They think of one thing, and I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. According to those that don't understand mental health, we shouldn't be on this planet. Guess what? I got news for them, and it's all bad. We've got every right. So, but if I want, I can split. I'll do a split, alright? And I'm not talking about a banana split either, guys. Come on, I'm not that flexible. Bang! I've done a split. You're wondering what I'm going to come up with next, eh? Well, the thing is, yes, there's a lot of things that can piss us off. And narrow-minded people is one of them for me. But I switch off because they're not worth it. Because if they can get a bite out of you, they'll think, their job's done by getting a bite out of you. I found that out the hard way. Right, after I'd been diagnosed with bipolar, I've been dealing with it now for quite a few years. Initially, it was undiagnosed for a lot of those years, up until I moved to Queensland. And I tell you what, it was one of the hardest decisions I literally had to make. Back at the stage, back then, or many years ago, 15 years ago, my daughter had said to me, we had a massive run-in, right? And this is what started it off. You're not my mother. Now, if you're a mother and your daughter said that to you, your heart would have sunk. Mine did. It sunk. It broke into 20 billion thousand pieces. And I didn't want to be here anymore. I didn't want to be living. I was prepared to take my own life. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have missed out on seeing my 7 grandchildren, the youngest one, watching him grow up now. He stayed with me here. Watching him grow up these past 9 months has been a blessing. I missed out on so much of that when I was living in Queensland, and that hurt. It hurt my daughter, yes. We recovered our relationship, yes. But I can't turn back time to reverse the role where I didn't go. I can't do that. No one can. It's impossible. Unless I can go to the future like Michael J. Fox and went back in time. But, well, logically, we can't do that. So, I've got to live with it. It's hard, yes. Do I worry about it? No. Do I think about it? Yeah, once in a blue moon. I worry about today, not what happened 15 years ago, not what happened 25 years ago, not what happened 30 years ago, not what happened 40 years ago. I can't change any of that. What I can change is now. And the thing I've got to do isn't concentrate on the things that I have and hold them close to my heart and never let that go. Unless I'm forced to, for whatever reason. Hopefully it's not in my lifetime that I've got to let it go until the day that God Almighty up there wants to take me. But I'm hoping it's not soon. I've had some devastating news in the last few weeks. Probably a lot of the reason why I haven't bothered. I got back into a shell where I couldn't be bothered doing a video. I couldn't be bothered being on YouTube. But I watched one particular video the other day and I thought, that's me. I need to update my channel. I did start talking about it earlier, about my diagnosis with bipolar. I've been really good. Mind you though, I did have a few days, but that was because I missed out on my antidepressants a couple of days because I'd ran out. But as soon as I got them, I'm back on them. And I've been good. Guys, please, whatever you do, I'm begging, pleading with you guys that if ever you miss an antibiotic, I was going to call it, antidepressant, or your meds in general, don't just stop. You've got to keep taking them. Okay, if I miss one, I go to the next night or the next day tablet. But don't double up on your medication, because that's where things go wrong. So quick, so fast, so bad. I think I got that point of view across. But if you need help, seek it out online. I'm sure wherever you are in the world, you've got a beyondblue.org. I don't know. I'm in Australia, so I can only give you the Australian links. You would have to necessarily find it for yourself, whatever part of the world you're in. I've been looking for. About that, guys. My friend and I spoke for the first time in about 2 years. We had a bit of a hiccup. I didn't speak to her. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, yes, it's still rolling. We didn't speak to each other. We had a bit of a falling out, a bit of tiff. Yeah, it happens. But she reached out to me one time, just before Christmas. And this is so hard. I found out that she's had a double mastectomy. I can't believe... Oh, sorry guys. I promised myself I wasn't going to do that. She is such a strong-willed person. As I found out, it doesn't bother her that she's lost not one, but 2 breasts. She lost one, and then a few months later, they took the other. It wasn't quite a double mastectomy as such, as it was done in one day, but over a period of time. And now the poor girl is having so much issues. I can support her with the after effects of it because I suffer with lymphedema as well. She's just found out she's got lymphedema on the opposite side of her body from... What thought she had done first? I think she said it was the left, and it's her right leg that's swollen. But usually, if you've had an operation up here that involved the lymph nodes, although she only had them in the one part of the arm, I think she said about 15%. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. And the right side, they didn't take any lymph nodes, but they took the breast on the off chance that if there was any other cancer on the left-hand side, it would reduce it tremendously if it spreaded to the right. So that's why they took the right as well. Her attitude completely towards the whole thing is amazing. She's such a strong-willed person. And I thought to myself, only if I was like that. But then I thought to myself, I am like her in a lot of ways, but for different reasons. So that was one thing that kept me away from YouTube. I had to deal with it my way, and try and support her as well. I've done that. We are looking, because where she's living, her unit has asbestos, guys, and we know how bad that can be. Well, she didn't have breast cancer when she moved into that unit. That's the key. The real estate or the landlord is doing jack diddly squat to help her to get stuff that she needs fixing in that unit. None of the people like builder, plumber, electricians want to go to her unit. And you have to wonder why. Because Einstein, it's called asbestos. That's right, guys. I believe we've got to get this to court. And well, we're working on that. But that's like a separate issue from mine anyway. But yeah, it did affect me. Because for various reasons. I won't go into that. It was that, and then some days I've just had my up and down days. It's sort of just been border, not too bad, can't be bothered sort of mood, you know. But yeah, I'm dealing with my depression a lot better now that I am finally, and it's taken me all these years to actually wrap my head around taking my medication. And for God's sake, guys, don't do what I did. I believed I didn't have a problem. Everybody else had the problem, not me. I'm fine. I wasn't. When I got asked 3 years ago about moving back to Tasmania, I jumped at the opportunity. I said yes, because I believe my mental health and mental state would be much better because I'm closer to my family, my daughter, my grandchildren, my brothers, my sister. Noticed I said sister, not sisters. That's right, guys. If you remember, 3 years ago and 2 years ago, 2 of my sisters passed away. One was 3 years ago, and one was 2. So yeah, I keep expecting her to ring. Well, she don't ring. Her husband does from time to time. So anyway, she's ringing. But yeah, it seems strange to be down here and I've only got one sister left alive. But I sent her a Christmas card this year. And she's in a nursing home, so I'm the only one that's not in a nursing home. Probably a good thing, actually. I'd probably send them all loony, and they probably wouldn't accept me. Anyway, guys, this is getting on a fair bit, and I will cover some more, probably in the next video. But please, guys, don't think for a minute that when I'm doing something stupid in my videos that I'm poking fun at people with mental health. Hey, you're looking at me here, guys. I've got mental health problems. I'm making fun of myself, but showing you guys it's okay to have fun. It's okay to laugh. and enjoy yourselves. Because at the end of the day, guys, life is too short to worry about anything less. You are more, not less. Alright, guys, I'm going to leave you with this one. Have a great day. Keep smiling. Be cheeky as much as you want, because there's no law against it, unless it gets out of hand. But most of all, guys, please stay safe with this COVID crap. And don't forget to wear your mask, sanitize, and don't go out unless you have to. I know a lot of that is cliche, but at the end of the day, it's your health that we've got to think of, and everybody else's, but mostly, importantly, yours. Because when you're feeling at your lowest, that's when you're more vulnerable. That I can't even speak. Vulnerable? Yeah, you know what I mean. That's when you're at your lowest. And sickness can creep in just like that. And we don't want that. It's taken too many lives now. I think it's on its, third lot in some places. We were lucky here in Tasmania, and I'm not bragging, but we were lucky. There was only a mother and 2 children come in from interstate. I'm not sure how it works. I think they come in from India, flew from there to Brisbane to Hobart. They didn't have the coronavirus when they left, but they sure as hell had it when they landed in Hobart. So they was rushed straight away to the Royal Hobart Hospital. They're home now. They're treated in wherever they are now. And bugger me dead if the father of the wife and the 2 or 3 kids ended up with it too. So, yeah, all of them are home now. That's the only known case I know of in the 2nd round. I haven't heard anything of the 3rd round, but a lot of our lockdown is lifted. So we pretty much can do what we want now. Don't worry, guys, I haven't got corona. I keep getting a bit of a tickle in the back of the throat, but yeah. And because, as I said, I've had the flu, like hay fever, flu type thing going on. And every so often it'll play up on me. But anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. And we'll talk again soon. Please, if you've got any comments or questions, leave them down in the comments section. And I'll do my best to answer them as best as I can. But if you're really feeling, I can't do this anymore, I'm lost, I need help, and you really want to reach out, right, don't be afraid. Call your doctor. Call someone that you know and can trust. Have a backup plan of everything you need to do, like a diary, a journal, so you can jot down your feelings and things like that. No harm in that. Make sure you've got some nice, relaxing music to listen to. And even if you do fall asleep on the bed, so what? Nothing wrong with it. Try and have a coffee with a family member or a friend or all those sorts of things. You don't necessarily, well, under normal circumstances, I would say go out and have a coffee with somebody. It's a bit harder these days with the coronavirus. Once again, I can only suggest what worked for me could work for you. Alright, might have to swap things around a bit here and there, but you guys are smart. You've got this pegged. You can do it. And have that I can do it attitude. I might have to do that. You can do this. I've got your back. Alright, this is Shauna Sparkles Clark signing out. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel if you think it's going to help somebody else. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.